Hi, I'm Talon, and we're back with my kind of casual-ish playthrough of Pokemon Fire Red. Before we get into all of that, there's been obviously more issues, because Chloe is not doing well. She's been having a lot of migraines recently and a lot of stress with her work. So that's why we haven't had much time to even do the recordings, to be honest. She was supposed to record, at least 4 hours of Final Fantasy XIV the other day. She was literally on the couch, head just banging and banging, just absolute throbbing. So that hasn't been done, and that's not gonna be done. So it's gonna be her Final Fantasy tomorrow at all. So instead, me and Kura are gonna try and figure something else out to do. As far as Monday. Monday, we really wanted to get like a unique kind of video out because Kuro and I have been working on something different. Not your usual, here's pretend streamer girl doing video game for a bit. No, we were trying to branch into scripted videos, which turns out is a lot harder than it actually looks. Particularly the actual script writing. None of us are writers. We don't know how to write scripts. Chloe only knows how to write stories. Which is a totally different thing. So we're kind of struggling trying to get that done. We got 3 ideas, 2 of which are being worked on. But it's gonna take time, unfortunately. Where we are, which is Australia, which is very hot at the moment. We're coming up to Easter weekend, which is literally 4-day weekend. So Chloe will hopefully get a lot of rest in those 4 days. But there's still a lot that needs to be done, unfortunately. So we just have to keep an eye on her and see how she's going and all that kind of stuff. If it comes down to it, we may have to pull back on the weekly, the 5 days a week uploads. Just because if it's causing Chloe the more stress, which is adding onto her stress already, that's just not healthy. But we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do and how it's gonna go forward and all that kind of stuff. Really sorry, but, when it comes to this kind of stuff, it's unavoidable. And there's nothing more important than health. Let's be honest. You can literally be the richest dude in the world, but if you're literally suffering for it, there's literally no point. But anyway, now that that's kind of out of the way, we're gonna get into the spaghetti of the game. So we're currently in Celadon because we just got the Poké Float. So we're gonna end up going down to Fuchsia. So what we're gonna do is gonna wake up this Snorlax now. I will try and catch it, but obviously there's no guarantees that I can actually catch it. Because at the end of the day, it's a Snorlax. Now, I do know that I need to capture, 30, 40 Pokemon to get the item finder to get the leftovers. Whether I can be bothered doing that, I don't know. Okay, the game sound is actually a lot quieter than it was. Or that must have been one of the others. Okay, cool. Let's just see how much, or rather how little Flamethrower does. That did a little, yep. Flamethrower from an Arcanine did that much. Now this thing has insane bulk and insane attack. So let's just intimidate it again. Becomes a headbutt. That still did a lot, even with burn, and to intimidate. Flinched. Ban. Great Ball. Because I'm pretty sure this thing knows rest, right? Are you serious? Why don't you stay in the vault? Yeah, okay, there's the rest. Okay. Oh, and a Chesterberry. Nice. I was going to use Dragon Rage on it, but not so just rest immediately. Figures another attack drop. That was a crit. And he used rest again. Why is this thing so dangerous? Okay, that did very little, that's good. Now to switch. Poison powder, that seems like a good deal. And it immediately goes for rest again. I'm so tired of this thing. I had to switch because otherwise Garrett would fall asleep, so... This Snorlax is giving me more trouble than a lot of gym leaders. And now it'll just go in straight away, right? Nope. Really? I'm just waiting for it to crit again. Now it's just breaking out immediately. How unfair is that? There it is. That was the wrong button. Arr. Well, never mind then. Wait, I need to heal. I was gonna use it anyway, but it would've been nice. I didn't realize you could just run away. I thought that would like restart, be like, you'd be like laying down and be like, yep, still help. Okay, so 40 is the amulet coin. And these guys are all annoying. Some free experience points, that would be nice. Oh, a permanent cure to migraines. That would also be nice. Now I only have dig. That did brilliant. Alright, this is gonna get really annoying. But luckily, I have a solution. Now, I don't do much with return, but Nidoking literally can't be poisoned because it is poisoned. And I can't hit it because it's called Levitate. Huge crit. Easy peasy. I have no healing items. Oh, actually, what do we have now? Alright, I can get dig, I can get brick again. Secret power, trapped, dig, brick. There we go. I didn't actually heal, because I'm an idiot. I'm so smart. I was hoping I was a one-shot. Oh yeah, just use seismic toss, but fine. Then I can just try that. Freakies have physically frail, right? So this will one-shot. No, I miss. And one more and I'm dead. I'm going for it anyway. There we go. Arcanine's nearly level 30. That did about the same as Fly, okay. And once again, I didn't know. I don't know if it's gonna blow up. It didn't. Okay. Dragon Rage. So you load my accuracy, and then reset my accuracy. Thanks. Yeah, that checks out. instantly poisoned by sludge, which has a 100% poison chance. Just like poison sting. This time we're gonna heal. Wait a minute. Did Nidokeen's animation for return change? Yes, it did. It's doing many more hits. Maybe its friendship's gone up a bit. You couldn't crit. Come on, Nidokeen. At least you missed, so that's good. Still hasn't missed. It's amazing. And still hasn't crit. That's less than something. So the crit on the first Weezing is a total fluke. Oh, now I missed. Oh no. He crits, come on. Thank you. Did a lot for not very long. I'm gonna use Dig for this stat bonus. But then it'll take poison damage and this should just knock it out. Because I don't know if this has guts. I'm pretty sure there's a rat candy in somewhere. With that red blur. Also don't know if holding B and A at the same time does anything. Let's just go over here. Nope. Mashing A everywhere. Alright, I don't know. Oh, sorry, that was a repel. Cool, I don't know. If there is one there, I can't find it. I didn't think that guy could see me. Right, to start minimizing shenanigans, we might be in trouble. Screech is fun. One shot. That would have been if it was a crit. Oh, here we go. Never mind. And it was a crit to guarantee this shot. Yes. Good job there, King. At least you can actually deliver. I'm on the wrong side of the road. This way. And now we're in for shop. Well, I don't have it gold up. Already started this gym, but the gym's like level 50, right? Or is that yellow? I don't remember. They don't really have anything amazing against poison types. Like, I could go get a Kadabra or Hypno or something. Alrighty. What do we got? Hey, Nidoran, I've already had one of those. Sunny day. That could be useful on Arcanine. In Arena, I've already had one of those too. Had it for about 3 seconds. I've already got my Doduo. So far, I've only seen Pokemon I've already got, and the list is not long. Nidoran and Nidorino, can you both like go away? Like, this is a joke now. Oh look, another Nidoran. I need that one. Might as well. Just have to remember which way I want to go now. I think it's this way. Hey look, I need a Reno. Really? Steel-wing? That's not really useful in this generation. Firehorn? Well, that was easy. I already have one of those. That's what I needed. I've still got 200 steps, so that's fine. Hello. Nice. Well, hang on a minute. That's literally a psychic type. And I have the Leaf Stone. So I don't need to go get a Hypno-Kadabra. Ah, there's an item over there. Now, do I have the good Raj? No, I don't even have the override. Okay. I got you already. Too many Nidorans. I mean, there's confusion, so that's not bad. And it's called what? 75 special attack? That's not bad. I guess I'll battle everyone and see what levels they are. $34 is not good. That did respectable damage. That's Brit. Well, I guess we'll see what Bite does. I got there's a lot of psychic use now. I guess I'm just leveling up Arcanine. Just for the sake of iron, how much does flamethrower do? There. About the same, I suppose. Well, that's not good. What about on this one? That was so close. If only fun. I don't really want to waste my only psychic here. Because I'm not going to use this thing after Koga, and it seems like I may not even use it during Koga. Or stuff, yes, Gyarados. Get rid of Water Pulse. Now, do you actually have poison type so I can actually see how much confusion does? Yes, you do. Brilliant. Add it up, based on the law. But that did even more than I thought. Then a whole Sun Slash bringing Gyarados. HP share would be nice, but I don't remember where to get it. I mean, it's a level 26 Gyarados, not known for its special attack. Cause what else is there that I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do Stealth Curve. And then once I can use Surf out of the battle, I can go deal with Flame. And then there's an entire pathway from Lavadin to Fuchsia if I need experiments. Or I don't have any antidotes. Full restore already is. Wait, am I already at Koga? I am. Awesome. Right, here we go. And here's hoping that Executor can do something. 37. Reflect. Poison moves. You know what? Yeah. I don't think that was a great idea. Oh my god. Well, there's toxic acid mine. Level 27, almost one shot. Okay, let's see if we get a better range. Crit, that's even better. Oh, no you don't. And I missed. Okay, let's just try and land this Leech Seed, shall we? And we did, okay. He's on a clock. Reflect wore off, but that's fine. Now, unfortunately, Executor is about to go down to Toxic, so I'm going to switch into Arcanine. So one that gets intimidated. And then Arcanine's going to get poisoned immediately. Oh no. And they will just start using Air Elements. Which isn't going to do much, unfortunately, but there's the poison. So 63 down to 51. Back up to 67. Oh god, that's so much. Right, let's bring Nidoking in. I forgot about the potion. That's fine. Because what I'm going to do is focus energy. And then I'm just going to spam return. Now, if I had like sword dance or something, I'd use that too. But I don't, so I just have to spam return and then just pray, or rather wait until Monk goes down. Because it's doing 8 damage, which is going to be hit by reach 6, so Nidoking's totally fine. And if we land a crit return, like right now, we didn't. But if we do land a crit return, it'll be amazing. Crit, crit, crit. Yes. See ya, Mark. And you're, of course you get a crit too. That's just rude. That's just rude. They were on 84, so that's not bad. The problem is it took 3 Pokemon to deal with it. I was still got to weave him into that. Which is like level 40 something. Okay, you're just gonna blow up. And destroy my Nidoking while you're at it. Thank you so much. Right, so let's get Parasite. Now what are you thinking? Now level 24 Parasite. What am I thinking? I'm praying that this thing goes for Smash Ring or something. I don't have any powders on this. That poison, I thought I had it, but I don't. Uh-oh. That did so much, oh my god. That Arcanine is somehow still alive. Tackle, that's interesting. And it was a crit. Of course it was a crit. How much speed does Gyarados have? 46. You've got 42, so you're slower. What about you? You've got 21 and you've got 51. Well, I may do something stupid. You never know. Never mind. Can I do 1 point of damage to this thing? Thank you. Raise? Nope. Yeah, freeze or burn, that'd be great. If this move can even do that. For now, you're using Smash Burn. It's a speed type. Okay. Well, it survived because of the Intimidate, but Toxic destroys it. So I've got a nearly dead Arcanine, and then this Parasite comes in. I'm amazed it survived. And then Arcanine comes out and dies. See? Worth it. So like, yeah, there it is. Well, you know what? That's not the end of the world. Because now I might get a better damage range on that first coughing. If berries were more common, I would use patch berries. Which obviously, remove poison. But you don't get many berries, and I'd rather save it for later down the line if I need it. Here. Because you have that Sand Slash. Okay, reflect. Will do nothing against the crit slash. What am I thinking? My brain was not thinking, that's what that was. And then stun 4. And then Sad Slash will still outspeed, probably. Oh, it doesn't. Nice. But its accuracy lowering is kind of annoying. Yeah, but Exeggutor doesn't get. And now that is going to use a poison move. Then I bring in Nidoking. Because I don't really want to go Lavender down to Fusha, because I want to use that experience with something else. Which I'll be getting immediately after beating Koga. So it's just that the problem was is that the coughing that just blew up immediately. So I probably no, I think I can work around it. I have a strategy in mind. Then we just go down here to apply that dirge. Alright, so this time we save it and then we'll just keep resetting until we win. So the goal is to one-shot this coughing. Because I drew outstage. Perfect. then we'll set a reflect up. Kind of annoying it went to minimize immediately, but... And then we'll throw down a leech seed. That still does so much of course of poison. Then of course we miss the leech seed, which is kind of critical. Bad with it. No, I need to launch a leech seed on that mark. Okay, so we're not gonna bother with reflect. Or yeah, I can just use AV plus minus. What am I doing? This we'll get to see if this is a range or not. It looks like it's not, so that's good. Alright, leech seed. Minimize, as expected, which is really annoying. We land the leech seed. Okay, that's fine. Now what we're gonna do is switch out. Nidoking. Because Nidoking will take very little damage. Then focus energy. Because I don't want to risk dig. Here it's crap, but now he's gonna heal. Because like 2 will just barely not do enough. Yeah. Here comes the first heal. That's fine. The turn missed, unfortunately, but it's fine. Now he's going past that. I mean, I guess as long as another minute minus. Another acid armor. A critical dig will kill. Just have to land it and it needs to be crit. I didn't land it. But it is using 2 turns for 1 PP, so that's fine. Second hyper potion. Okay. Missed again. I mean, I'm all for using all the hyper potions on the map rather than the Weezing, to be honest. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. Come on, Nidoking, you can do this. Just hit, crit, 1 shot. Hit. Wasn't a crit. I was so hoping for the crit. Now it's gonna go down no matter what, so that'll bring out the other coughing, which I have a plan for that. That's a sludge. I was expecting a self-destruct. But that lets me bring in Executor for free. And then Confusion. Which is a crit, which probably didn't matter. And then the wheezing, so all I have to do it goes for sludge, I just survive a sludge. That's all I've got to do. It was a total one shot. Okay. Right, Arcanine is at full HP and not toxic. Now this thing has incredibly annoying attack stats, so let's switch Arcanine out for her duo. And you've got Growl to be even extra annoying. It is on -1. -2. Ah yes, speed guard. I forgot about the speed type, so it's on -2. Gyarados comes in to make it -3. And then we just start firing up Dragon Rage. And then one more Dragon Rage will do it. Not exactly the plan I had in mind, but it worked. So now I can surf outside of battle and get my last one. And there's Toxic, which if only this was Gen 1. Because if you didn't know, if you use Toxic and then Leech Seed on the same target in Gen 1, the Leech Seed damage copies the Toxic damage. So if the Toxic is doing half, Leech Seed will then also do half. And it also applies when there's no HP left on the target. So if it's on 0 HP fainted from Toxic, Leech Seed will still take the same amount of damage from that the Toxic damage did from the target. So you get healed for huge amounts. It's the most funniest of all the glitches. Okay, so I need Pokeballs or Ultra Balls, preferably. I also need Strength. Hello. So then we get Strength and another rare candy. The question is, who do I teach it to? Oh, Arcanine can learn Strength. Been wondering what to get rid of for Leah. It's Strength. Okay. The only thing I'm not using is Flash. Thanks to the red candy dirt. So then we go this way. You do have Ultra Balls. Thank you. Is there anything I don't actually need? Yes, I'm never gonna use Skeleton. I'm never gonna use Steel Wing. Thief. I'll never use Thief. Yes, I know you can get like items from wild Pokemon and stuff that makes it faster than catching them, but I'm not gonna bother. Shockwave, I might. Toxic, maybe. Sunday, maybe. Psychic, maybe. Get rid of these. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Because I also need to make money to buy Thunderbolt. What am I doing? I need to fly. What am I doing? I can in fact fly over now. Good. And now with where we're going, I want Nidoking leading again. And in we go. Now, there's quite a few items around here, but there's also some fake items around here. Is this what I want? It is not. It's what I thought I wanted, but it's not what I want. But it's experience points. Very small amount of experience points. So I'm pretty sure you can get them from fire rank, right? No, not you. And I don't want to fight you because you'll paralyze me the second I touch you. That's not what I wanted. You don't need an Electro, obviously. I'm still alive. Nice. That's what we want. Hello. Alright, so we'll do Brick Break, obviously. And now I get paralyzed, obviously. Widescreen. Thunder Punch doesn't work, but I'm glad it has Thunder Punch. No, not a crit, Nidoking. That didn't tell me to crit. Well, at least I know that here. Use my these. And it's also level 34. Which Nidoking is level 33. So if I do a super repel. All the really weak, annoying encounters I'm not interested in will disappear. Except for these, obviously. If only I had Protect. That was a crit. That was just rude. Okay, so the repel still works even if it's fainted. That's actually really good to know. So this is gonna be my level 30. No, it doesn't. Well, level 32 is fine. As long as Arcanine doesn't crit this thing. I don't want to use Flamethrower. Ice Strike. It still has Thunder Punch, so that's good. I didn't save it. Okay, so I'll use 2 more, and then I'll save it. I'll use not 2 more, I'll just run away and then save it. Do I have... No, I don't. Because Arcanine is level 31. So it's still keeping like the weak Magnemite and Pikachu away. What is the room I need to go into with that one? Well, there's Protect. Just for the argument, what is Flamethrower to do it? That helps. And now because the Light Spring's up to 5. Just don't crit. Flinch is nice, crit is not nice. I said crit is not nice. Oh my god, Arcanine. And then that's just Zapdos over there. That's a Magneton. Surely this works, right? It does. Okay, all that running around was pointless. Since I picked up Protect and after I go level, might as well save it again. As we run into these something. Okay, it's just been Magneton after Magneton. Where's my Electabuzz gone? Arcanine, why did you have to crit it? Come on. Give me what I want. Electabuzz. Thank you. 35. That's what I'm talking about. Now don't crit it. And don't burn it either. You crit it, and you burn it. You did the two things I said don't do. I said don't burn it, and don't crit it, and then you did both. Why are you so infuriating, Arcanine? I thought you're supposed to be like the best boy and whatnot. And now we're stuck with a 30. You could have had a 35, but no, you had to crit and burn it. You did it again. Can you stop critting this thing? It's not taking your spot on the party, it's taking up the empty spot. Jesus Christ. What do you have against Electabuzz, Arcanine? Like, seriously. Now don't crit or burn him. Thank you. How hard was that? Don't crit it. Come on, get in the ball. Please get in the ball. I know you hate Arcanine as much as he hates you, but... Yeah, there we go. That's the crit. You really just wanted to kill my Arcanine. Oh my god, we're starting off in a bad relationship, guys. Okay, ability-wise, you've got Static. Thunder Punch is 75 base power, which is a little bit less than Thunderbolt, but that's not too bad. I can go get another Brick Breakdown, that's fine. And then, theoretically, you can learn Psychic. So we get rid of Leo. And there we go, now I have a Psychic user. And then Shockwave's kind of pointless. For now, anyway. And then we use Nidoking's Cop to dig out of here. And then Dordira will fly us to Lavender Town. Well, actually... Hang on a minute. How many Pokemon have I actually caught? 23. I don't need those anymore. I'm not going to use the Thunderstone. Get rid of those. How many Yellows can I get? 27. Alright, we're just gonna go on a catching spree. After we deal with the Sturge. Which I didn't want to do. But, oh well. There's a lot of trainers I miss. Intentionally. Actually, hang on. Go to Meridian. Up through Galley. Thank you. Oh my god. Here. Yeah, I know it. See? Oh, chill! Thank you. Diabra. Awesome. Oh, never mind then. Because I can get 2 out of that one. And then that one. And then I could get more out of those. Wait and see. So now we're evolving it around. And then we'll see after I evolve Nidorina into Nidoqueen. I can't speak. My words are escaping me. But we'll evolve Nidorina into Nidoqueen. And Jigglypuff into Wigglytuff. And then we'll look at my next count, which will be about like 35, I think. So I just need 4 more. Which will be very, very easy. So swap here. And here. And then just swap here. Because the only one I use. I forgot to take the berry. Fine. Be that. Hang on, how much? I've only got 1,400. And so I want to go to Celadon. I shouldn't have sold that Thunderstone. That was a mistake. It's annoying, but I'd rather paralysis than sleep powder. Only 1 level. Rubbish. Right, we're going to Crucial. These aren't that much higher. I didn't bring Electabuzz. But So much time wasted. Oh, okay, we're going back to the alpha. Why couldn't I easily get the 8 cliche? I don't know where it is. But there is one person I wanted to catch up with, because there was an 8 over here, right? Just kind of like vibing that I completely skipped past. No, I got whatever that was. Which wasn't the 8 cliche, it was something else. I don't have a burst thing, I don't know what that is either. I don't have Gyarados with me. This is just sloppy. What level are these? They're like up to 20 something, right? Not even close. Nobody gets super right, but wait till I get the good rod. Wait a minute. I think I remember when to get the good rod now. Oh, that's an Everstern. I don't want an Everstern. And because I'm a Metapod, I can't run away. I'm not dealing with confusion. Not on a level 14 tentacle. Can I please get some evolved Pokémon? Yeah, like that one. Ugh, Supersonic, man. It's so annoying. Confusion, paralysis, and evasion. That's all Gen 1 is. Oh, Gen 1 can be summed up in those 3 words. Confusion, paralysis, and evasion. Everything has confusion, everything has evasion, everything has paralysis. Or poison. On my own, 37. 20 revolves something else. It's a Magnemite, not a Magneton. Oh, I know what I can do. Oh, right, I sold them, didn't I? I did. 'Cause I'm an idiot. I know what to do. Picking out these Pikachu from one level is just pointless. Same with the Magnemite, it's pointless. Give me something evolved. Or an Electabuzz. Oh my god. Alright, it being annoying. Thunder Wave's not gonna do anything. Please kill this thing. You've already used Thunder Wave. You didn't. Oh my god, because you're Pikachu. Rubbish. Oh my god, now you double team. Can you just kill this thing? Oh my god, this random AI can't even kill a level 10 Butterfree. Thank you. I figured that would happen. They're just being really annoying. I want to go. Where am I going? You know what? Yes. Here. Like, look at me. Like. Only one level? Oh my god. How can I pivot? I'm sure you have Sludge, just use it. You did. Why weren't you using it? I'm just gonna switch to Katrina, like, honestly. Yeah, I figured it would do that. You annoying little thing. Oh yeah, it only needs a sliver of experience points, right? Fine, this thing's annoying me anyway. Yeah, Arcanine got a crit because it's too mad. Right, Katrina's evolving. And I want to go to Million. Oh, don't tell me I fought everybody already. Okay, there's the item finder. I've already fought everybody here. That's really annoying. Alright, Lavender Town it is. be this girl. Or this guy. This guy, yeah. He's gonna give me some money. $1,000. Thank you so much. And then we go to Celadon. And there we go, number 40. Thank you very much. Give me all your money, dude. The chap, eh? I don't know if that could matter. Give me all your money. Feeling rich, quick, and battling kids. no, no, I'm gonna get rich quick by battling you. Oh. I did not expect that to survive. Okay. Well, in that case. Oh. I guess the crit did matter against them. Here, give me all your money. Attacked me and got paralyzed. That's funny. I'll tell you why I didn't. No, it's because you need a friend to trade with, and we don't have friends. Ooh, that did a lot. I don't want to risk this thing's guts. So let's make sure it doesn't survive. Like on our limit, thank you. Sorry, you're bigger. Give me all your money. Nice. Very nice crit. Electabuzz circuit. I love it. I just wish you could get it way earlier. Hey, here, give me your money. Hey, you, hey, you. I don't care if you're bushed, I want your money. Ooh, look at you. Let's assume a Thunder Punch will take them no matter what. Nice assumption. Brain to wheezing. A for my last second. Oh, nice. $1,000? Sure you have more than that, dude. Come on. Then here's uphill. Are you that guy who wanted something to something? And then was there a dude in here? I can't remember. Yes, there is. What do you give me and what do you want for it? 50! Oh, God. Alright. $50. I need 50 for the EXP share. And I'm on 40 exactly. God, just the things we do, man. But still got a lot of game to do because we've got to go through self-scarp. Why do I keep calling it self-scarp? It's self-carp. And then Rival 5, or 5th Rival, or Rival 5, whatever you want to call them. And then obviously I've got to get with Blaine, Sabrina, then Giovanni, and then Elite 4, and so there's still a lot to do. So hopefully next episode, so next week, well, hopefully next week, we'll be able to finish the game. Yeah. And we'll call it, yeah, I'm 100% not gonna do the Seven Islands. I can't be bothered. And we're gonna be doing some other stuff with Fire Red later on. There's some plans in the works. But that's gonna be a little later down the line. Oh, really tired. It's been, what, 2.5 hours? Yep. Thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. It's pretty much gonna be like my, team, basically. So it's gonna be Nidoking, Gyarados, Arcanine, Durdreer, Parasect, and Electabuzz. It's kind of like a all-rounded kind of team. So I've got like some overlapping typings, as far as the movesets go, but not as far as the actual Pokemon go. Which is interesting, because, you know, usually you overlap a few things. But I wanted to try and not do that this time. Which is why I dumped Charmeleon. Poor Charizard, he's not going to be used in Fire Red. But anyway, lots to do. I'm happy I got the Amulet coin. Beat Koga, got my Electabuzz. So yeah, so now I'm just gonna make some money to get some TMs, and then, yeah, hopefully next episode we just do a mini boss rush and get to end the game. So I'll see you there. Thanks again for watching. I'm really sorry about all like the delays and the issues and stuff like that. It's just, it's out of our hands. We can't control it. But hopefully we get into like another pattern at some point. If that pattern means that there's going to be less videos coming out during the week, then that's a decision we're going to consider. But for now, don't know what we're doing for tomorrow. I really don't. Me and Kura kind of got to scramble to get something together. And then we're going to be using the weekend, the long weekend, I should say, to hopefully get some stuff finished while Chloe rests. So once again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, and make sure you look after yourselves.